Hey everyone, it's time for the 60-second Shizuoka hobby show. There's a lot to go over, especially with Gundam Seed Freedom and a bunch of other stuff that you guys might really like. First up, we have the announcement of the high-grade Black Knight Calrea. This is the main antagonist Orphe Lam Tao's main mobile suit, and I'm super curious about how the gold is going to look on this actual kit because I'm kind of worried about there being gold stickers here. Next up, we have the announcement of the real grade Akatsuki Gundam with the Owashi pack, and honestly, this is a day one pickup for me. I love gold-plated kits. Here's to hoping that it'll all be undergated. Next up, we have another Mulaflaga kit in the form of the Murasame Kai, and I love fighter jet style mobile suits, and I'm definitely going to try to pick up 3 of these to make a squadron. Next up, we have our first look at the Zagok with its flight pack, and if you look very closely at the mirror at his feet, you'll see, and spoilers, you'll see the Infinite Justice molded feet in there. There was also the announcement of Hilda's Gjonstrom, and it's looking to be a premium Bandai kit because it's just a simple recolor of Agnes's Gjonstrom. And in terms of large scale kits, we had the first look at the Destiny Gundam Spec 2 with the Zeus Silhouette pack. And I'm kind of curious if the real grade Akatsuki Gundam can also equip this because in a movie it was using it for a moment. Outside of Gundam Seed Freedom, we then had the announcement of the Master Grade SD Wing Gundam Zero EW. And one little curious detail that I noticed about this kit is that it has its shield from the Glory of Losers manga, as the Wing Zero in Endless Wealth did not have its shield yet. So that's a nice bit of detail, and we're probably getting a SD Neo Bird mode now. And Advance of Zeta fans can now rejoice as we're getting the Barzam 2, which is just the wound ward made to look like the Barzam. I'd imagine we're also getting the Titans color version as well. And in terms of final Gundam news, we have a high grade kit of the RX-78-2 as it looked in the 1980s, now with more modern construction and without the need to paint. In other model kit news, we have our first look at the figurized amplified kit of the Winged Dragon of Ra, and if you look closely at the display right there, you do see the silhouettes of Slifer the Sky Dragon and Obelisk the Tormentor. We then have prototype images of Godzilla from Godzilla x Kong the New Empire. We also have another Ultraman figurized standard model kit. We are also getting the Yamato from Space Battleship Yamato, or Star Blazers if you watched it in the United States. We also have an option body part set for 30 Minute Sisters, as well as another 30 Minute Sisters Idolmaster kit, along with optional face and hair option parts to create the other members of the Idolmaster group. With that being said, everyone, what do you guys think of these announcements? Let me know if I missed anything, and what are you guys planning to get?